the win. Nice job, Dylan. We need Fernandez and O'Hara. Fernandez and O'Hara to the table. All right, next would be Gano and Senecola, but Senecola will be taking the bye. Gano was injured.
All right, Jonathan Law, Blake Kosher, table 3.
All right, we got Fernandez.
Rep script on table 2. Winner will go and face Dustin Jones.
O'Hare takes control of the hand. Fernandez with the elbow foul. Tried to bail at the last second. Restart without the strap.
Gray on your left, James on your right, table 2. One foul. Foul warning.
All right. O'Hare seems to have the more dominant hand. Fernandez trying to sink that press and get it as far as he can.
All right, Blake Kosher and Blake Kosher and George Anthony, table 3.
Got an early go.
Trevor James and William Gray, your winner is Trevor James. Give it up for a hard-fought 4th place for William Gray from Canada.
And I need Dustin Jelliff and Trevor James, table 2.
Trevor, you get a full 60. Don't let him wait at the table for you like that. You look back at him and you say, I got a minute there, Chief. Dustin, you have manners.
Hernandez dives in for the press. O'Hare pulls through the hand. We got an elbow foul on O'Hare.
All right, center table, 220-pound left-hand throw. Dustin Jelliff and Trevor James. Winner will go to the final against Levon, the man from Georgia, and loser will take a hard-fought 3rd place at 220 pounds.
All right, Michael Leonardo and Jonathan Law, table 3.
Fernandez trying to sink that press in. O'Hare not having any of it. Here we go.
And Dustin Jelliff is your winner. 3rd place, Trevor James. Give it up for the young man. Yell, Trevor! There you go!
Fernandez crowd the center of the table. Get him back out of there. O'Hare, Fernandez. We need to get him way over.
All right, this brings us to the finals on table 2 for Levon and Dustin Jelliff.
All right, going into the strap. Fernandez pushing through that tricep press. O'Hare's hand too much.
After we finish the 220 left on table 2, we're going to switch to 220 right to get that done so I can have my zebras back.
All right, table 1, we got Hernandez and O'Hare tied together with the strap. Hernandez diving in for that shoulder press. O'Hare's hand staying dominant. Hernandez willing to give up that hand to get that press sunk in. We'll see where it goes now with the strap.
George Anthony and Michael
Getting them lined up.
Table 3.
All right, table 2, our final. On your left, undefeated, Levon from Georgia.
There we go.
And Dustin Jelliff is on your right, our local. He needs to win twice.
Oh, we got incidental contact for the second foul. All right, contact with the shoulder. That can't touch, so we got O'Hare with the win. Nice match, guys. Hard fought. Way to go. All right, next up would have been Dan Senecola and Sean Gano. Sean Gano dropped out, so Senecola takes a bye to the next round.
All right, 220-pound right-handers, get ready.
DiMartina and Buddha to the table.
George Anthony
and John and No Heat to the table. We got Shane O'Hara and Dan Senecola on deck.
We are going to a ref script.
George Anthony Michael Leonardo, table 3.
All right. We got DiMartino with the height advantage here. Bo Heath's been showing a strong hand, though. We'll see how this goes. Should be a good matchup. Buddha with the hit, drives through. Nice shot, Buddha with the win. We need Shane O'Hara and Senecola to the table. On deck will be Stone and Buddha.
All right, our final at 220 Pro on center table, Levon and Dustin. And we're going to the straps on table 2.
All right, we got O'Hare. We got Dan in the strap. Not in the strap. I thought we were strapped. Sorry, my bad. Just lining them up here, guys. O'Hare's been showing a good hand. Senecola had a good match last round. We'll see how this one works.
Blake Kosher and George Anthony, table 3.
We're going rev script.
All right, straps being applied by Simon, our nice referee, actually. I have no complaints with Simon. All right, finals, Dustin Jelliff and Levon. How's table 3 looking? They're almost done on table 3. James Reed.
Senecola taking control, pulling through the top roll. Takes the hand with the win.
James Reed, table 3.
Dan takes the win. We need Stone. We need Buddha to the table. We got Alex. And we got Alec. Alec Pullman. Alex Spielman on deck.
Are we still in a rep script? We are still in a rep script, man.
All right, we got Buddha. We got Stone.
Don't move.
Oh, he takes the hand. His hand has been looking dominant all day. We got an elbow foul.
He's right there. And making it 1-1 in the final, Dustin Jelliff. We're going to take 1 minute. We're going to run it back. What? Maybe a please would help you. Jeez, you get more honey shit than vinegar. Dustin, a gift.
On table 3, we're going to start with semi. 176 left hand. We have Jason Berry, Steve Fernandez, Garami Okerperiman,
Buddha taking control,
Jason
pulling through.
Oswald, Gavin Patnon, Desmond Wren, Logan Wren, and
Buddha with the win.
table 3. We're semi 176 left. Yes. First, we have David Stone and Jason Berry, table 3. David Stone and Jason Berry, table 3.
Alec and Alex to the table.
You got like 30 more seconds in the final on the Pro 220 left hand on the table 2. When we switch over, we're going to be doing Pro 220 right hand. I'm just calling out names right now. I have Levon, Trevor James, Dustin Jelliff, Curtis Klinger, Dave May, and Bart Wood. Again, Pro 220 right.
Shit, they gave me a mic. What's up?
David Stone and Jason Berry, table 3, semi, 176 left.
He keeps you from getting blown up as bad. Alec William and Alex Spielman, table 1. On deck, Salisbury III and LeClaire. You guys are on deck for your next match on table 1.
So I don't. All right, we're ready to go for the finals. Pro 220 left on table 2.
Look at the hook battle on table 1. My goodness, this is your amateur 176 left hand. They are deep in the hook. Both men center table driving. Bone on bone wrist action going to center table on table 1.
All right, Levon came into this final. He is on your right.
Oh, gets the shoulder behind it.
Undefeated Dustin made it 1-1. Winner will take home 220 left-handed.
Salisbury and LeClaire, table 1.
A reminder to all classes that have finished it. If you have your top 3, head over to the awards table for a picture and with Paul Lynn. If you have a completed class, go see Paul Lynn for pictures and medals.
Sullivan and Buddha, table 1 on deck.
Oh, we got some hard work on table 3. That looks like Jason Berry and David Stone. I know them.
How do we get back on table 2? What's happening over here? What did I miss in my announcing times?
All right, Dustin and Levon.
Over here. Alec and Mohit, table 1. Alec Pullman, table 1. Senecola and Salisbury, you guys are on deck for table 1 after this match.
Men fighting for grip on table 2.
On table 2 right now. All eyes on table 2.
And your winner is going to come back in the finals, Dustin Jelliffe. Second place, Levon from Georgia. And in third place, Trevor James. Give it up for that 220 class.
What a class, my goodness.
All right, 220 pounders, I hope you're ready, because we're jumping right into it right-handed for you, because we need our referees to return.
So if you want to go through a class faster, make sure you recruit referees for the next seminar, so this way your class can run first also.
It's a simple hack.
A little arm wrestling tip there. Holy moly, look at the hit on table 1. Oh, Mohit, your winner, I believe. I don't know how, but he did. Elbow fouls.
All right, we're going to be switching over to Pro 220 right on table 2. Again, I have Levon, Trevor James, Dustin Jelliffe, Curtis Klinger, and Bart Wood in this class.
Salisbury
If you
and
didn't
Senecola,
hear your
table
name
1.
for the Pro 220 right, come see me.
Salisbury III and Senecola, table 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen, everyone having a good time, make some noise. We're just getting warmed up, like Jason Aldean said. You guys ready for more pro classes? Oh my, well, I'm ready for you. Yeah.
Okay, table 3, we need Garami and Logan Red. On deck for table 3, we're gonna have Jason Oswald and Gavin Patnode. On deck for table 3.
All right, to table 2, I need Levon and Trevor. On deck, Dustin and Curtis.
Spielman and LeClaire, you guys are on deck for table 1.
Trevor James.
Nice little hand battle on table 1. Looking for the top roll and mutual slip going to the straps.
All right, Jason Oswald and Gavin Patnode. Table 3.
All right, Levon, second place, left-handed in this class versus third place, Trevor James, left-handed in this class. And Levon is your winner on table 2.
All
right, I need Dustin Jelliff and Curtis Klinger. On deck, Levon and Bart.
On deck, table 3, we need Jason Oswald and Gavin Patnode. On deck, table 3.
Damn, look at that blow, Dustin. Look at that blow.
Wait, I mean,
Is that Klinger? You Klinger? We got Dustin Jelliff and Klinger to the table.
Salisbury, your winner on table 1 after a wicked hand battle. LeClaire and Spielman, table 1.
all right, table 3.
Guys, when I call your on decks, that means be ready to get on the table on the next match.
Dustin Jelliff is your winner on table 2. Jelliff is your winner on table 2.
Table 3, Desmond Ren and Steve Fernandez. Table 3.
I need Levon and Bart Wood to the table.
On deck for table 1 is Salisbury and Buddha.
Who would sign up to be a referee and a competitor? Who would? Bart Wood. All right, we're having fun. Bart Wood on your left, Levon on your right.
On deck for table 2, Trevor James and Curtis Klinger.
On deck for table 3 is Jason Berry and Garami.
And your winner is Levon on table 2.
I need Trevor James and Curtis Klinger. Table 2, please. Dustin, not you yet. Dustin, you're next. You're on deck with Levon.
All right, Klinger and James. Trevor James is your winner on table 2. Give it up for Curtis Klinger.
All right, Dustin Jelliff and Levon on deck.
Oh, he with a hell
Trevor
of a top
James
roll.
and Bart Wood.
Now go to the straps on table 1.
These two know each other. Right to the straps, right-handed. On your left, Dustin Jelliff, and on your right, Levon. Levon Tomahashvili from Georgia. Oh, you ace? That's his name. He needs to say Tomahashvili.
Okay, table 3, Jason Berry and Garami.
on table
winner. Wait, take 60 seconds to shake out your arm. You got Alex Spielman in the finals.
Don't waste nothing, Dustin. It's a game. Don't play that.
On deck for table 3 is Jason Oswald and Steve Fernandez. On deck for table 3.
Watch that speed. Great match, Dustin Jelliff and Levon. And your winner is Dustin Jelliff. One elbow foul. I repeat, one elbow foul on Dustin Jelliff.
Whoa, the late call. Whoa.
Bit of controversy on table 2. Table 2 brings emotions, raw power, and a bit of a storyline.
On deck for table 3 is David Stone and Logan. David Stone and Logan Red. Table 3.
Spielman, winner. Spielman, winner. Oh, okay. Mohit slips in a losing position. Winner to Alex.
All right, here's the match we've been waiting for here. Dustin Jelliff versus Levon from Georgia, and Levon with the initiation. Was that a false start? Wow. So we see Dustin set the hook, get an elbow foul. Good call on the elbow foul. Levon readjust and hit inside along with Dustin. It's tricky. Timing, especially on inside pulling, is very, very important. All right, here we get to see Bart Wood pull. We've seen him ref for so many years with WAL, now with WAF, and we finally get to see. But a lot of people forget Bart was a very decorated arm wrestler prior to reffing. You can see him on the AMC show Game of Arms. He's featured on there not as a referee but as a puller.
Oh, we're going to the straps on table 3. All right. Table 2, table 3, both have action.
All right. Looks like we're going to ref script here. Bart Wood on your left, Trevor James on your right. Trevor's new to arm wrestling. I think he's only got a couple years in. And wow, that is a big win for Trevor. He had a good showing on the left arm too, taking 3rd place in a stacked class. Trevor's looking tough.
I'm sorry, guys. I was in the middle of a conversation. My apologies. Your winner, Dylan LeClaire. 2nd place, Alex Spielman. 3rd place, Mohit Buddha.
On deck for table 3 is gonna be Gavin Patnod and Garami.
All right, I need Dustin Jelliff and Trevor James to the table. You still need your 30 seconds, Trevor James. Take it.
I want to announce both tables more than anything.
All right, Gavin and Garami, table 3. On deck for table 3 is going to be Logan Red and Desmond Red.
All right, here we got Trevor and Dustin.
Trevor James.
Amateur 198 left. Tristan Fox, Jeff Luke, Connor Martin, Sam Halsano, John Stoltenberg, Justin Zadora to the table.
All right, Dustin Jella from the B side.
Luke.
Dustin set up to set that hook.
I did not call your name.
This looks like it's on inside. Oh, the containment too much. Containment too much.
That's another third place for Trevor James.
So Trevor James with an impressive showing today. 2 third places in what I believe is the toughest class that we have today. Now we wind up again with the same scenario that we had on the left arm. We got Dustin coming B-side. He went B-side on the left arm due to fouls. And he's coming B-side now. I think he missed that last go on the previous match. So Dustin has to win 2 to take this class.
The table. There we go. Missing the blonde. We can scooch over so we can see the table. Now we're working together.
All right, when we get done with the Pro 220 right hand on table 2, we're going to be moving to Masters 187 left. I have Desmond Wren, Jerry Sterner, and Glenn Tupper in the Masters 187 left. If you didn't hear your name, please come see me.
Andre, Tristan, Jeff, Luke, Connor Martin, Sam Paulsano, John Stoltenberg, Justin Zadora on the table 1.
All right.
Rami and Jason.
Up first, Tristan Fox, John Stoltenberg.
All right, this is our final right-handed at 220. Jella and Tomasavelli.
All right, no room for error here with Dustin. I think if Dustin can get to his spot, this is going to get really interesting if the match stops. His timing has to be on point. It looks like Levon wants to go inside without the strap. False start. Who is the false start on? What are we calling?
1 foul on Jella.
1 foul on Dustin.
Jason Oswald, table 3.
All right, so Dustin's behind in the count already. Two foul system. Now you got to be careful. Uh-oh. We got somebody blocking our camera. Levon gets off first, but Dustin with the containment. Now we are 1-1 with the fouls. All right, man. I am ready to see this just go inside. I'd like to see it in the strap. I think that that's going to favor the idea of a stop happening.
All right, on table 3, we got Desmond on your left, and we got our man Mr. Oswald on your right.
We got John here a little faster, but Tristan's got that horsepower. Let's see where it goes. You only know him as Jason? No, I knew him. He was right in there. Just fucking with you.
All right, 1 foul apiece, and we are going to a referee's grip.
All right. Now we're going to ref script. I do not want to see this match end in fouls. Simon, if you can hear me out there, do not end this match in fouls. This is about as close as it gets.
Connor Martin, Justin Zadora on deck. Table 1.
All right,
Get ready.
Logan Rand and Desmond Wren. Logan Rand and Desmond Wren.
He does look like Andre Arlovsky. All right. Guys, do not foul in this ref's grip. Do not foul. Let's see a match. Oh, big hit, and Dustin catches it. Dustin with the hook. The hook and shoulder roll finish. Oh no, this is what I can't stand.
And your winner at 220 pounds, the man from Georgia, Levon Tomashavelli. Second place, Dustin Jellop. And third place with an impressive showing is Trevor James.
Nice third from Andre. Andre takes the win. Connor Martin, Justin Zadora, table 1.